So how to not take things personally. We've all been there when someone's said or done something or not done something, and we really take it to heart and we make it mean something about us. So in this video, I'm going to talk about some perspective shifts and some ideas that can help you to feel more in control of your emotions and actually to create distance between you and the person and the meaning that you're making out of whatever it is that is happening. Okay, so before I jump into this video, I want to let you know that there are a few places left on the Conscious Creators Masters Academy, which is starting in a couple of weeks. If you would like any information about this 12-week transformational course that has honestly been such a joy to run and to witness the transformations and the growth within these small groups of people who come together from all walks of life with similar feelings, similar stories. Often people who find me have found me because they have a similar narrative going on that they'd like to transform. So these groups are beautiful for connection and for not feeling isolated on your journey anymore, and for really deep diving into your narrative to transform it and see the results from the inside out. So if you'd like any more information about it, book in a discovery call with me. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to speak to you. You can tell me where you're at and we can talk about how this course could help you at this time in your life. So, right, how to not take things personally. There's some good news and there is some bad news. The good news is that nobody cares, and the bad news is that nobody cares. Everybody is just really focused on themselves. I mean, that is the truth of it. We're all thinking about our own internal world. Okay, so often we make things mean something about us. This is what Mo teaches us, and this is what Mo has taught us in the Conscious Creators Masters Academy. And I'm going to give you this for free, guys, because it's such a powerful message. When something happens, there is something that happens, and it's just happened, okay? Someone said or did something. And then there is this bit of silence, a bit of nothingness. There's nothing in the middle of the space where something happened and we made it mean something. So we made it mean this person doesn't love me, this person's never going to be with me, this person doesn't care about me, or I'm not good enough, or I'll never get that job, or I'm stuck in this cycle and I can't break it, and I've got the evidence now. And every time something happens that actually confirms our already present belief, we buy into it, right? So where we have the power and the agency is where we can go, look, I'm clearly activated because there's something in me that actually believes something about me in this situation. So ask yourself, what am I making this mean about me or for me? What am I making it mean? And really take a moment to pause and ask yourself, what am I making it mean? And you can see there, okay, this has triggered me because on some level I believe that this is true. Okay, and you are therefore in a narrative, you're in a victim state, right? We've all done it, there's no shame in it. We've all been in a victim mentality at points. So what you have to do is you can say, okay, here I am triggered by this because I clearly believe it. I clearly believe on some level that this is true for me, and I am responding in a way that is buying into the story, buying into the narrative. There is a moment of nothing in between what happened and the meaning that you made of it, right? So you take that moment of nothing to pause and you go, okay, right, I'm going to breathe, because it's very difficult to think more positively when you're activated. So one of the things that you've got to do is calm your nervous system as much as possible. We do lots of nervous system regulation work on the Conscious Creators Masters Academy, but in simple terms, you know, you can breathe into it, you can release those feelings, you can express those feelings, just let them out, first of all, and then look at this again and say, okay, am I going to buy into this story, and how long do I want to buy into this story for, and what would I like it to be instead? What if actually I'm making a meaning out of this and I am perpetuating it by, you know, often what we do is we respond to it as well. You know, we talk about it with friends, we even talk about it with them, and all of these things lessen your self-trust and take away the opportunity for you to go, no, this time I'm not buying into it. That is part of my old narrative that I was buying into, and yeah, it's still playing out a bit, but this time I am going to respond as someone who believes that something different is happening. Okay, so yeah, things are changing all the time. Someone can literally say or not say or do or not do something that makes you think, how can I not buy into this? How can I not take it personally? How can I not think that this is what is happening? And what you do in those situations is you go, okay, yeah, that has happened, but I'm not going to make it mean that I'm a victim to it or that this is the way that it's always going to be. But also, I know who I am. Right? So when you know who you are, you're kind of like I don't know if I can swear on YouTube, but somethingable with. I don't want to swear because I know that sometimes YouTube's like, oh, you said a swear word, so we're going to limit your reach. So anyway, you're no one can mess with you basically when you know who you are. And you know that someone's behaviour does not equal that you're not worthy. You know that someone's words does not equal that they are necessarily true, right? You know who you are. And when you can respond with, okay, yeah, you can think that if you want. You can think that if you want, but okay, I know who I am, so that's fine. Everybody has different modes, different moods, different times in their life, and just caricature it, like give it a playful meaning and don't take it so seriously. This can really lighten the mood and make it feel less worrying and less intense what they've said or what they've done or whatever, so that you can sort of see, okay, things are changing. That's the other thing. Things are changing. Things are not stagnant. So yes, this thing might have happened or not happened. This thing might have been said or not said or whatever. And that might be the way it is. It is the way it is. But is that the way that it's always going to be? No. Things are changing all the time. So if nothing else, you can say to yourself, okay, yeah, they said that, they did that, they're not doing this, they're not doing that, whatever. Things change. Things change. They do, all the time. Things literally transform beyond recognition all the time. So things are changing and it is just what it is. And it doesn't mean anything about you because you know who you are and you're not going to react. You're just not going to react. You know who you are. That's it. And that is powerful. It's so powerful to know who you are. So I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching. If you'd like any more information about how you can work with me, let me know in an email or a direct message on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.